To Revel, the world's best destination for adventurers and explorers, for artists and romantics, for the curious and the wild at heart. Step into the world of travel insight and destination inspiration. Revel in the experience. Today we are going to give you another travel guide, this time all the way to Iceland. Be sure to watch all the way to the end, as our number 1 has a peculiar area that is sure to shock you. Number 15. Blue Lagoon. On your tour of Iceland, it would be great if you first pass by and soothe yourself after the flight at this geothermal hub. Dip in this fascinating lagoon that will surely erase all your exhaustion. Blue Lagoon has been on the highly recommended sites to see when visiting Iceland. It has an impressive volcanic nature which is often mistaken as old when it is in fact very young. Its shimmering waters add to the enchantment of the lagoon. The minerals result in the waters having a whitish tone. Taking a soak in this precious site will make you feel its strong healing powers that are truly stunning. Explorers can have fun relaxing with the in-water massages, the guided tours, and a slot in a splendid lodge with fantastic amenities. Number 14. Grundarfjordur. If you and your best buddy are into hiking or trekking, then this small and sleepy fishing town might be the right place for you. Grundarfjordur is an ideal place for those who are passionate about hiking and trekking, as they can take the trails at the national park nearby. Aside from adventures, cultural enthusiasts may go to the local festivals that the town organizes. One of the activities they do is the Earthy Summer Folk Festival, which is headed by the local Viking Foundation. There's no wonder why this town possesses a perfect spot for capturing pics of the phenomenal Mount Kirkjufell that never fails to captivate visitors in this paradise. Number 13. Thingvellir National Park and Silfra. Speaking of national parks, this haven may be the most significant one in Iceland for its impressive history, culture, and geological traits. The park itself is divided into two. Thingvellir National Park in Silfra features the purest, clearest, and freshest glacial water, which is an inviting haven for diving. Imagine you get to go deep down in the waters, having a visibility that goes up to 100 meters. You might even clearly witness majestic treasures that are yet to be seen by anyone. Be ready, as you will get to feel the amazing water temperature that goes over 4 degrees Celsius. Number 12. Glimmer Waterfall. You would definitely raise your head up high as you step closer to this place, one of the highest waterfalls in Iceland. Reaching this wonder may require some effort, as you need to hike for over 2 to 3 hours to witness the phenomenal views on its peak. Glimmer Waterfall is actually the second highest waterfall in the site. It was once considered or known to be the highest among them until 2014, when the Mosarfoss overtook the spotlight at 240 meters tall, while Glimmer stands at 198 meters. Even though this site is not visited by many, this site still showcases an epic wonder that is sure to captivate more explorers. Number 11. Landmanna Lager. For hot baths, you must consider adding this geothermal area that sits in the highlands of Iceland to your itinerary. Known for its endless natural steam baths, astounding rock formations, fascinating lava fields, and colorful rhyolite mountains, you are bound to enjoy this sanctuary. Landmanna Lager can be your next option for a hiking adventure. It can take 4 days to fully complete the trail in this paradise. Spending those 4 days will be worth it, as those who do can have the chance to see the astonishing wilderness that only hikers or trekkers can witness. Number 10. Skaftafell Ice Cave. Get ready as you enter the magical world that hides inside this majestic cavern found in Vatnajökull National Park. This main feature of the park attracts every kind traveler from around the globe. Upon heading inside this marvelous paradise, you will find yourself wondering about its exceptional beauty. Skaftafell Ice Cave is best to visit during the winter period, when the top layer of the glacier has been cleared by the heavy rain. You might even be able to witness the cave covered with stunning blue lights that can totally make your voyage to this cavern a glamorous one. Passionate hikers or trekkers might want to try a glacial trek guided with a professional staff. Number 9. Akureyri. This isolated town is a place where you can have a castaway tour in the mountains of the longest fjord of Iceland. This remote area only houses a population of 18,000. There's no doubt why it perfectly preserves, embraces, and gives respect to its cultural and entertainment life. Akureyri may seem like a city, but it has more of a town image. During the winter season, this region has been facing heavy snowfall and extreme cold weather. During the summer, the temperature rises to 25 degrees Celsius. Even though it faces such terrible weather during cold months, its calmness still wins most of the time. Since Akureyri consistently protects and develops their place, it is no question why its shopping districts have acquired branded names of products that will captivate shopaholic travelers. Outdoor sports will not be absent in every journey. As for this town, skiing is their thing. You would feel the magnificent atmosphere while strolling around the streets of this town. Number 8. Lake Mavaten and Nature Reserve. When you are done filling up your shopping bags with souvenirs and things, hit the road and take a drive for just an hour from Akureyri towards another remarkable haven of the country. Lake Mavaten and Nature Reserve is perfect for you to reconnect with nature. This lake district boasts richness in wildlife, especially in bird species. It also has impressive fauna and huge shallow waters. This paradise was crafted from the extensive eruption of lava 2,500 years ago. After years of being quiet, the surroundings of this place have become volcanically active again since the latest eruption in the 1980s. Its spectacular landscapes due to bubbling clay pits, sulfuric fumes, and lava formations are indeed splendid views to witness. Number 7. The Pearl Observatory. Once a place for gigantic thermal tanks, the place known as Perlan is one of Reykjavik's famous landmarks that is a must-see. Outdoor sports are welcome here, especially if you were into cycling. Trails are fun and exciting to take. You can enjoy sightseeing the haven's panoramic view. The Pearl Observatory covers the area of Oskeli Hill, where there are over 176,000 trees standing around it. The observatory's main point is the revolving restaurant where you can dine while you are moving around as if you were in a ride. The dishes are served wonderfully tasteful like no other. You can have a shopping spree at various boutiques. The Pearl Observatory, or Perlan, holds a variety of events like concerts and exhibitions. You can freely attend any of them that suit your taste. You can go to the superb observation deck for another treat. Number 6. Hallgrímskirkja. This legendary structure is known to be the tallest building in Iceland. It's famous, and there's no doubt why it has prestigious recognition. Hallgrímskirkja is a stunning church structure where most of the religious worshippers gather and convey their prayers. Aside from being so grand, it is a sacred site where faith is preserved and practiced very well. Another main point of this tourist hub is the Black Falls, where explorers get a chance to see an amazing basalt rock formation and one of the country's treasures. You may want to consider reaching the 73-meter high peak of this jewel. Number 5. Glacial Lagoon. Your ultimate water getaway might be fulfilled if you check out a fascinating destination with shining and sparkling waters. Natural wonders are probably among the factors to consider when searching for a castaway place. It could be a good idea to have a soak in the precious water pearl area of Jökulsárlón. The Glacial Lagoon has a boat ride where you may pass over gigantic chunks of ice. The floating ice chunks range in sizes and are bound to leave you in awe. Another thing to expect at the site is the blue shade of Glacial Cave, which can make you feel like you were in a different world. Whether you were here for a day trip or want to build a camp, this place has a lot of alluring offers and spots to see. Number 4. Dettifoss Waterfall. This sanctuary on the north side of Vatnajökull National Park is sure to jump up on your list. Dettifoss Waterfall is believed to be the most powerful waterfall in Europe, as its waters strongly plunge over 45 meters and have an extreme width of 100 meters. To reach this destination, it is better if you take a walk rather than a drive, because it might be dangerous in a car. When you do not have that choice, you can take the road along the river Jökulsá, as the pathway is more stable. If you want to explore the waterfall down at Dettifoss called Hafragilsfoss Waterfall, be careful in heading down due to its steepness. Number 3. Aurora Borealis. Marveling in Iceland wouldn't be complete without witnessing the magical lights. Aurora Borealis, or more popularly the Northern Lights, is one of the most captivating events in the country. It is connected to solar wind where the ions flow and radiate from the sun. The appearance of this wonder is unpredictable. Most of the hotels or lodging sites around only offer a period where you can possibly catch the amazing light show. You might not want to expect too much, as you may end up disappointed if you won't be able to see it. Be sure you always look for a remote place nearby and make sure you do some research on when it is most likely to appear. Number 2. Golden Circle. Welcome to the country's famous fountain that has been the favorite spot of travelers across the globe. This precious wonder that explodes with a huge geyser is stunning. From its boiling mud pits, over 100 smaller explosions of geysers, and astonishing hot spring areas, you can be assured that heading over to Golden Circle will lead you to a memorable getaway. Numerous destructions of nature have been widely happening in places, and no one wants to include additional wonders, so keeping it well protected from any danger is a must. To know more about the history of this paradise, try visiting the Geyser Center, where there are exhibitions and educational information that can help you learn about and discover the secrets of this treasure. Number 1. Askja Caldera. This top place on our list is sure to test your bravery. Have you ever thought of swimming right on the peak of an active volcano? To make your voyage a thrilling adventure, dare yourself to dip into the gorgeous cerulean waters of a live volcano. Askja caldera is probably the fiercest and boldest attraction in Iceland. This magnificent wonder is a geothermal area that heats up to 30 degrees Celsius, though it is bearable. A small warning upon visiting this site: be careful and be wary of the steps you take, as the pathways can be very slippery, especially during rainy seasons. For people looking for a thrill, an adventure, a nature trip, or something out of the box, Iceland might be for you. This country has been home to those wild features that are a next-level journey that goes beyond your imagination. Which one of these marvelous sites in Iceland are you most likely to visit? Comment below. We're excited to hear where you'd like to have an inspiring trip.